Many times we discussed, Guru is not a person. Guru is not a person. You will say, then what? Guru Tattva. Guru is a principle. The Guru, engrossed in the self, is manifesting himself through the words. In other words, the Guru and the teachings are one. An ordinary person is also teaching. Don't consider who is sitting. Just teaching. That is why in India, the place where the teacher sits and teaches, that is called as Vyasapita. The seat of says Vyasadeva. He is teaching, not a person is teaching. Guru is a principle. So whoever is talking, it doesn't matter, it is the talk of the divine.
I did my graduation. After that, I went for job. So I was not getting enough time to spend with the spiritual things. Right? It has been there in my mind for a while. Like I should spend some time with Master, some realized Master. Right? So,
even I'm earning so much good amount of money. I have everything. My background is strong. I don't have to be worried about anything. But still, there is something inside me which making me anxious. Like what is going to happen to me? I am doing a job. I have to earn more money. I have to go reach some certain level.
Something more in life. Somewhere I was like living my normal life, but I kind of needed a direction. So, and also for all Kriya ones, it's like a very blessing. It's a blessing to have 3 months time with Guruji.
I first thought is I'm afraid because I lost my luggage, and then I feel that fear. Really, I feel that fear. I didn't. I don't have shoes. I don't have clothes. I don't have nothing. Only 2 pairs of shirts, and I feel that fear. I feel it free, really, really.
So last time, 2 months before, I had an opportunity to be in a retreat, and Guruji came to our hometown. So there, Divyasarumanandaji, he told like we'll be having an RBTC brahmachari training. So from that day itself, once he told, I have been thinking like.
Something inside me was saying that yeah, I am doing all this thing, I have achieved so much, but where is the satisfaction? Is it the only thing I am going to do whole my life, or is there somewhere is it going to end? So that thing led me to found the where is the end of life, the ultimate end of life, where is the satisfaction?
Maybe months ago, I had heard from the sannyasis over here, and like the details, they had called me for an interview, and over there they told me like this is the schedule, and you have to be following this way. It will be according, like you'll be spending so much of time for like seva, for yoga, everything. They told me the details there, and then they said if you really want to join, you can come, or else don't miss classes and stay back.
I was in Bhubaneswar 3 times. When I was the first time, there is no my luggage, and I was there second time, and the man told me my luggage is still in Delhi. I don't know what's happened, and I lost my money then, and the officer man helped me. I was there Bhubaneswar with him in Bhubaneswar, and I took my luggage.
I went back home. I just took a little bit of time, and then I agreed.
It must be this time. This is the time which I should use, because now I am almost near 29, so I can't get such an opportunity hereafter.
I want to love God in every action. I want to be a better person. I want to help others. I love this place. My heart is very, very lucky because I can to be here. This is my dream. I can't to live without Kriya Yoga, really.
When I inquire more about it, then I came to know about this brahmachari training, and then I decided to, yes, I should attend it, to get more deeper into the scriptures and what actually it's like, how could I fulfill my purpose of my life.
Spend 3 months here with Master and make maximum use of it. So the decision was taken just after the retreat last week.
So I was explaining to him about the schedule here. So this is the schedule. You can come closer. So you can see the schedule starts 4:45 in the morning. It goes up to 9:30. So this is the main building. We have meditation space. And then on the second floor is the library. So that's the meditation. That's the dining hall. That's the seating.
4:45 every day, yes?
Every day 4:45 in the morning. So we are here in Hariharananda Gurukulam. As you can see here, it is set up in a very scenic place. It's about 12 kilometers from the holy city of Jagannath Puri. This place is surrounded by so many trees. It's like a forest here, and we have temples here. One dedicated to all Kriya Yoga lineage of masters. It is also a resting place of our Gurudev Paramahamsa Hariharanandaji. And there is also a temple for Lord Shiva along with Lord Rama and Krishna. There is a big meditation hall. The whole Gurukulam encompasses about 80 to 90 acres, and Gurukulam is also a place for holy mother cows. We have goshalas here, one for the mother cows and one for the bulls, and we have nearly here total of about 500 bulls and cows. The residential brahmachari training course has two aspects. The first aspect is to help the individual develop to live a wholesome and an integrated way of living, so that when he goes out, he's equipped with all the abilities, with all the mental faculties to face all the troubles, tribulations in life. The mind is the key. How we face the problems, one should have an equal, balanced state of mind. The second aspect of the residential brahmachari training course is it helps to give an individual what an ashram life is. He knows what an ashram life is. What is an ashram life? Ashram life is a life of adjustment, understanding, and in the end, ultimately one has to grow up in love. The residential brahmachari training course is for all individuals who are in the age group of 20 and 40. It could be male, female, and it is open for all the people belonging to different caste, religion, race, creed, and belonging to any nationality. The residential brahmachari training course offers training of how to study the scriptures, learn the scriptures based on Kriya Yoga, opportunity to learn yogasanas. There will be many discourses by visiting monks and also of the Swamijis who are living in the ashram, and also gives an opportunity to do seva, which is selfless service. And there will be more than ample opportunity to meditate.
I had a physics professor. He was really a funny man. Even in physics class, he will speak a little bit of Sanskrit. He said, memorize. Physics, memorize. Physics you should understand. And he had a funny Sanskrit expression, ghosavantaha valavantaha. Ghosavantaha, Balavantaha. One who memorizes is very powerful. Ghosavantaha, Buddhimantaha. Ghosavantaha, Buddhimantaha. One who can memorize more is very intelligent. Then he said, Ghosavantaha, Balavantam, Buddhimantam cha. One who memorizes is powerful and intelligent. However, you have to memorize more and more and more. Sanskrit has no end. A language, especially Sanskrit language, you think from, if I speak from philosophical, religious point of view, if we speak of the principal holy book of Christianity, what is the principal holy book of Christianity? The Holy Bible. Or one will tell, we are Christian, New Testament is enough. Even New Testament, because Holy Bible contains two testaments, Old and New. For a Jewish person, 5 books of Moses from Old Testament, the first 5 chapters, enough. For the Muslim, you will tell, the Holy Quran is enough. If you ask any Hindu, he cannot say which book. Do you know why? He will have to think, which book? So much of texts available at present. We study Avadhuta Gita, we'll study Ashtavakra Gita, and God willing, whatever time we'll have, we'll study Uddhava Gita. And it is study of Sanskrit. So we are studying every day. And we'll see how much, if time permits, to have Sanskrit, only Sanskrit classes. Because what happens, if you give more time for Sanskrit, only Sanskrit, it takes away from studying the scriptures. But in scripture, we study the language also simultaneously. And to tell you, if you read the Gita, Gita doesn't deal with any religion. For your clarity of understanding, suppose we are studying Avadhuta Gita. Can you tell that it belongs to which religion? Whatever it is teaching, you will tell it is speaking of Advaita way of living, yogic way of living. But it has nothing to do with any religion or ritual, nothing. Mostly religion and ritual, they go together. It has nothing, just to have an understanding. With this much, we'll conclude today's class. Let us close our eyes for a moment. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti. You all please sit straight. Close your eyes. Hopefully you are watching your breath more and more day and night. Hopefully you are aware of your real nature, not identifying yourself with body, mind, ego, and so on. Hopefully you are living a life of gratitude all the time. My life is not for pleasure. I have spent lives after lives after lives for sense enjoyment. No more. It is enough. No more temptation of food. No more pleasurable, sweet, soothing words. No more temptation of man or woman. No more comfortable bed. Nothing enough.
Gregory, what are you doing?
I'm serve now. I don't have time.
Very good.
Our class will be in there.
Class in And what are you doing?
I'm just waiting for my turn to serve.
The teacher should look at the student should look at the teacher, but both should look at God. Meaning, the teacher will not tell, follow me, but teacher will tell, follow God. Goal is God, goal is not the Guru. Just to think, ordinary people are happy with getting something, gaining something. A spiritual person is happy with being with one's own beloved. Be very clear, beloved is God. How often we are happy? Is our happiness dependent on some happening, or is our happiness unconditional?
आदर्श आ रहे हो कि नहीं?
अभी रिकॉर्डिंग शुरू हो गया क्या?
Practice, practice, practice. Through practice you will get perfection.
And then mothers mostly your work is over, but you still go on it. So you will be working. And then few Babas are working in the garden in the back. So they are for working there. And for everybody's information where work is going on. And then people are taking care of Shiv Mandir, one person. And then one person is taking care of Guru Mandir. Two people taking care of Guru Mandir. So this is the work distribution. And mothers, they are going for kitchen, our Indian mothers. Indian ladies, they are going there for kitchen.
I'll give them. If I join ashram, I will prefer rag picking job. Okay. This is what suits me. Why is that? Because everything else I have failed in almost in other things. Like I tried to be a teacher, worked somewhere and failed.
Everybody's heart is contaminated. Everybody's mind is sick. Everybody's brain is diseased. They need surgery. Who will do this surgery? There are two. The gurus do surgery. The gurus do surgery with their teachings, with their strict instruction. You have to do your surgery. You have to do your surgery. The masters help, but you have to work. If you do not work, it is your loss.
Seva in general terms mean? What does the seva mean?
It means selfless service.
It means selfless service. So we are at Guru's home. We have to serve him by any mean, like any kind of work, whatever he gave us. We should do it with full of love, without any hesitation and without any doubt. And don't think what the job is. Just whatever we are getting, we have to do it. That's it.
I know it that will be a lot of work because few months ago was cyclone. No, for me very nice work then. Sometimes I'm rest during my work because all day I'm sit in the meditation hall. Three meditation a day, 3 classes, sometimes 4 classes a day, and for me work is work. I can't do rest because my leg, yes, my leg needs
Our work is our rest
more work.
from our sitting.
What? Thank you.
Our work is our rest from our sitting. It's essentially what I got out of it.
Oh, this? Yeah.
Yeah. Collect the
अभी है यार और है नहीं
कि इधर तो नहीं है क्लासरूम वाला तो सब
हम करे राष्ट्र आराधन हम करे राष्ट्र आराधन हम करे राष्ट्र आराधन तन से मन से धन से तन मन धन जीवन से, तन से मन से धन से, तन मन धन जीवन से, हम करे राष्ट्र आराधन, हम करे राष्ट्र आराधन, हम करे राष्ट्र आराधन, हम करे राष्ट्र आराधन, हम करे राष्ट्र आराधन। अपने हंसते सही सबसे, अपने खिलते यौवन से, अपने हंसते सही सबसे, अपने खिलते यौवन से, प्रौढ़ता पूर्ण जीवन से, प्रौढ़ता पूर्ण जीवन से, हम करे राष्ट्र का चिंतन, करे राष्ट्र आराधन, हम करे राष्ट्र आराधन, हम करे राष्ट्र आराधन, हम करे राष्ट्र आराधन। तन से मन से धन से, तन मन धन जीवन से, तन से मन से धन से, तन मन धन जीवन से, हम करे राष्ट्र आराधन, हम करे राष्ट्र आराधन, हम करे राष्ट्र आराधन। अपने अतीत को पढ़कर, अपना इतिहास उलटकर, अपने अतीत को पढ़कर, अपना इतिहास उलटकर, अपना भवितव्य समझकर, अपना भवितव्य समझकर, हम करे राष्ट्र का चिंतन।
Oh, something was going on here? Okay. आगे पड़ा मोहित गो and पृथ्वी will go. आप इधर रहो.
We have to practice. We are seekers, we have to practice. Keep the goal clear in your front and continue practicing, because goal is not far away. Only mind is the obstacle, mind is the cover. Because of impure mind, because of the mind with likes and dislikes, because of restless mind, because of your mind with stubbornness, arrogance, that is what you are suffering. Mind justifies yourself. Every person justifies. Do you know, to be truly humble and to follow is not so easy. However, this spiritual journey is not outside journey, it is the inner journey. When a spiritual seeker is walking on the path, it is on the path of the unknown to the unknown goal. On spiritual path, we take the guidance of the scripture, the guidebook, and practical guide near us, the teacher. But the path you have to go alone, you close your eyes, and you have to travel within. I have known this world, I have to go to unknown state. From the visible to invisible, from form to formless, from ego to egoless.
Hello, no?
मैडम को दिन छुट्टी दे ले सारा पूरा दे दो सही मामा मामा मोड़े मामा
look, that monkey mind. Fools, with the support of the mind, want to grow up. And mind is a trickster. Mind is a cheat. And with the support of the mind, you will grow up. Fool. On one hand, they want to reach the highest goal. On the other hand, they are samsara posaka. They love the world, entertain the world, and make the world to continue. On one hand, they want to live in the world, enjoy it. On the other hand, be self-realized. On one hand, holding the cup of coffee. On the other hand, Vedanta book. One mirror, one image. That mirror was broken, few pieces, and looking into the mirror, few faces, but one object. Object is one, images are many. Similarly, when a person goes into that state of spiritual experience of non-duality, experiences I am in all are in me, I and all are one. This non-dual state of experience, it is the highest state of experience where it is said, Swaswarupe aham adve, when I experience this non-dual state with eyes closed and also with eyes open, where is the world? Earlier the world was different from me. The world was objective world. I was trying to hold this world, including this body, my world, my family. It has all disappeared. The world existed as it is, but my perception changed. My perception changed towards the world, towards people. What is happening in us? Come to our life. We understand I should not have this type of attitude towards others. I should try to love all, serve all. Again, that understanding disappears. Again, ego comes up. Again, misunderstanding comes up. Again, conflict arises. Because we are not able to maintain our divine nature. A person of divinity has no duality, always perceives unity. So, how was your sleep last night? And the dinner? I'll test English from Indian student. Hey, stand up. Are Siddharth, stand up. What is dinner? Night food. Night meal. Sit down. Monkey, stand up. What is dinner? You are a monkey. He is a monkey. The last meal of the day. Sit down. Huh?
The last meal of the day, the last food of the day.
Dinner is the best meal of the day. Listen, dinner is the best meal of the day, is dinner. Breakfast is morning food. Lunch is noontime. Night food is supper. Food at night is supper. And best meal of the day is dinner. It can be any time in the day.
जगन्नाथ महाप्रभु की जय, विश्वनाथ बाबा की जय, आनंद गुरुकुलम की जय, गौ माता सुरभि माया की जय।
बोलो आनंद एक बार।
हरि बोल।
Okay, that's why. Kriya Yoga, observe our life, breath, and for me is also very important to practice Yama, Niyama. I try to practice. I read very good books, our beloved Guruji, 10 Commandments Kriya Yoga. He wrote about 10 Yama and Niyama. For example, Ahimsa, not to hurt others, not to bad thinkings about others. And if we do not practice Ahimsa, if we think about bad others, if we hurt others, we don't experience a lot of good things during our meditation. We don't experience really present moment in our life.
In India, from our basic childhood itself, we used to have the presence of some of these monks or ashrams nearby, and I am from Kerala. So from my childhood itself, I know how the monk life and this brahmachari life, how it is. And I know I have been watching a lot of monks' conversation. Like, it is a very disciplined, strict life. And my father himself from army, so I know what discipline is.
I didn't know discipline life in practice, because I have read about this then, and I came to experience really disciplined life with Guruji. Really is very good. 2 months ago, my body was very tired, and I felt resistance in my body, and now I feel change.
Like, certainly there have been so many changes in me, which I can feel now. Like, towards the end of this course, I'm being able to know there are many changes. Like, health-wise, I've grown strong mentally. I've become very much adjustive, very much adjustive, which I wasn't earlier. And I got to learn so many things about ashram life, how how one stays in the ashram, the way you dress up, the way you eat, the way you have to follow the discipline. A lot of things I learned. And basically I'll be going home like as a stronger person, very, very strong, and with more willpower.
The bad qualities are like which I was thinking that are good qualities. Now they are turning to be bad qualities, and I'm able to get rid of them more and more. And here I'm able to develop more positive qualities, and my thinking process has completely changed, and the way of looking at things has completely changed.
I experienced a lot of good things during my meditation. No, I have less anger in my body. I don't feel fear. Then I think I am a better person. I want to follow this page of the life of discipline because I really see change. Sometimes I wake up without alarm clock. This is very good because I like it to sleep a lot.
So how is this world inside me? How is it possible that I am everything and everything is me? So explore that thing more and more to come closer to that knowability that yes, everything is me.
And a better lifestyle and with lots and lots of memories. I'll cherish them the whole life.
Once I had a discussion with Divya Suryavanshiji regarding this brahmachari training, he also insisted like he wanted to know whether I am capable. So he told like this will be difficult. You will have to be active from early morning 4 o'clock till late night 9 o'clock. So 9 or 10 o'clock. So are you ready for this? Divya Suryavanshiji was asking. So that moment itself, I decided yes, I am ready. I should be.
Moments with Guruji and getting to do seva. There have been moments. And usually you never get a chance to sit in the front row and listen to his lectures. That was there. And Baba, he has been so loving to all of us. I mean, those are the things,
There is more inner peace, there is more courage, more confidence, and more tranquility, like complete and more surrender to the God and Guru. Most important thing what I have found here is the more surrender to God and Guru. What I have found is like when I go back to my life and see what has happened into my life, then I found is that everything whichever has happened to me was a plan of God to bring me to this situation. And I could relate each and every incident of my life with what right now I am is. So it brings more humility inside me and more surrender to God.
Well, I have found that I am capable of managing a regular life with intense spirituality. I can do it. It is possible and I will do it. With the 3-month training, I have the ability to wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning, do my sadhana, do whatever that Guruji has taught through the 3 months through the Gita and Avadhuta Gita, these 3 Gitas. And every day satsang, everything. What he has been insisting to ask the breath, observe the breath. I can observe my breath and I can do all the activities. I believe and it will happen. I can make it. This is what I have found in this.
ବାଟ ବା କଦଳୀ ତୁମେ ଖାଇବ ବାଟି ଘଣ୍ଟେ ବାଟି ଦିଅ ତୁମେ ବାଟି ଦେବ ନା ଆଉ ତୁମେ କଦଳୀ ବାଣ୍ଟ କଦଳୀ ଖାଅ ଯାହା କିଛି ବାଣ୍ଟି ଦିଅ
How are you doing?
Many times we discussed, Guru is not a person. Guru is not a person. You will say, then what? Guru Tattva. Guru is a principle. The Guru, engrossed in the self, is manifesting himself through the words. In other words, the Guru and the teachings are one. An ordinary person is also teaching. Don't consider who is sitting. Just teaching. That is why in India, the place where the teacher sits and teaches, that is called as Vyasapita. The seat of says Vyasadeva. He is teaching, not a person is teaching. Guru is a principle. So whoever is talking, it doesn't matter, it is the talk of the divine.